Welcome back, guys. So to make this recipe we have 2 sets of grind dal here. Now this is grind dal or dal flour, and in this big bowl we're going to be using this to make the kurhi, and in this smaller bowl we're going to be using it to make the polorie or the boulders for the kurhi. Okay, so let's prepare the polorie mixture. So to this I'm going to go in with some salt. Now for the polorie, you can or you don't have to, but I'm going in with a little bit of baking powder because I don't like my polorie to be solid, so hence the reason why. Usually they don't put baking powder, so it's something that you can omit. Now I'm going to go in here with some minced garlic, and I'm also going to go in with some green seasoning. We just want to help season this. And now I'm just putting this aside, bring this to the center. I'm going to add in a little bit of turmeric for color, and we're going to add some warm water to bring this together. You want to mix it well. You just want to incorporate some air into this, so you just want to whip it. It's going to help give you a really light, airy polorie or boulders. Okay, once it feels nice and light and airy, just set it aside. Now here I have the other dal flour. I'm going to go in with some water. We're going to make a very thin slurry. You want to mix it well so that it doesn't have any lumps in there. You guys see how thin this liquid is? Like really thin. You want it to be really thin because when it starts to cook, it's going to thicken up really quickly. So you want that extra water in here. So guys, for this you want to use a heavy bottom pan, and to that pan we're going to put up our heat on a medium. To the pot I'm going to go in with some garlic infused coconut oil from CJ Limited. I'm going to go in with a few grains of methi or fenugreek seeds. If you guys cannot find this, by all means you can omit it. These are what the seeds look like. They add so much more flavor to when you're cooking. So guys, when the seeds are nice and dark brown, we're going some finely chopped onions and 2 curry leaves. Now if you don't have the curry leaves, by all means you can omit it. I'm just adding it for additional flavor. Now I'm going to go in with some minced garlic and allow that to saute until fragrant. Please do not burn the garlic. If you do, it's going to taste really bad and bitter. Once the garlic starts to get a nice color, we're going to go in with some turmeric. Now I don't add any curry when I'm making curry. This is the way my mom taught me to make it. But if you wanted to add some curry, you can, and I would list the amount down below in the description box for you guys. So just toast this turmeric for about a couple of seconds, about 20 seconds, just to waken up the spice. And then I'm going to go in with some green seasoning and just mix that in. I'm going to add in a little bit of water to help cook that turmeric. Really deglazing the pan a little bit and lifting up all of what is stuck to the bottom of the pan. Just allow it to cook down for about 20 seconds again. Now in goes that dal and water mixture, that slurry that we made. It goes into here. You guys see how thin that mixture is? You want that consistency because when this cooks, it's going to start to thicken up really quickly. And what we have to do is stand here. You cannot move. You have to stand right here and keep turning this until it's cooked. Now this is a very small amount, so this is not going to take very long. I would average this would take about 12 to 15 minutes to be done. Now if you see it's thickening up really quickly, I suggest adding some water to the mixture to thin it out because you really need that dal to cook. So guys, I don't know if you all can tell, but can you see that the viscosity of the liquid but the curry is changing. It's starting to thicken up. It's starting to look very silky. So this just needs about 2 to 3 more minutes, and then this will be finished. In the meantime, what you want to do is put up your frying pan to heat up with some oil so we can fry the boulders or the Polorie that would go into this when it's finished. So what I'm going to do is I'm using my ice cream scoop, and I'm going to scoop small amounts of the batter and put it into the hot oil. This is going to help you make those balls, those Polorie balls, so fast, uniform, and so easy. Just gonna go in and flip these around so that they brown nice and evenly on both sides. So guys, the curry itself, this part of the recipe is finished. It's nice, it's creamy, it's not too thick, and it's not too thin. Remember, if you cook it too much, it will thicken as it cools, so you want to keep that in mind. This is the consistency that you're looking for. It must be like dal when you finish cook it. So all we have to do now is wait for the Polorie balls to finish, and then we'll drop them directly into this liquid. And you see how fast I made those Polorie balls with that ice cream scoop, and I didn't even dirty my hands. Okay guys, I'm gonna take out the Polorie balls that are finished, which are the really brown ones, and I'm going to drop it into the curry. Now I'm just gonna mix those boulders into that dal or that curry mixture. And I have one more ingredient to put onto this. Well, actually 2. We have to put the salt, but we're not gonna put it yet until this cools down some more. So what I like to do, and this is what my mom does, she adds a little bit of roasted jeera powder or cumin powder to her curry. Just a little bit, guys. You don't want a whole lot. You don't want to lose that nice yellow color. So just mix that in, and we're going to allow this curry to cool down before we can add any salt to taste. So guys, once that curry cools down, we're going to go in and add salt to taste. And we're just gonna mix that in, and then our curry is ready. You see how nice and thick that is? The perfect consistency. So leave me your comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.